Hi and welcome to a Winner's Corner that this Saturday will be devoted to the V75 round at Halmstad racetrack. We're now entering the month of March, which means that the horses are allowed to compete without shoes. And Annette, what does that do for you and for your way of analysing the races?
Well, it just adds to the headache, doesn't it? Now it adds to the fun and the interest and the intrigue here. I think it'll help an awful lot to actually pick winners today, I hope. At this stage, yep. Okay. So I'm always hopeful, as you know. So shoes off for a lot of the fancied horses, I would have thought today, if they're allowed, of course, weather permitting.
Very well then. We start then immediately by taking a closer look at race 6, which equals the second leg in the V75 round. It's a class 2 race of a full distance with a circular start, and number 6, Burning Man, is the favourite. But I know that you want to talk about another horse.
I do. I'm with Burning Man, of course, but I also want to point out number 1, Moruga, and Moruga with Adrian Colgini. I have a little clip of him here. Now, this is back in 2017, drawn number 1, gets the gallop there in front. That's Adrian there, goes off and gallops on the bend and over today's distance. But look at this, they're miles ahead of everybody else. Here he is back in the game again, and this is, I think, a very nice horse. They say he's way more stable now, and the stable is in terrific form as well, and he's 2 wins from 4 starts and 2 seconds here at Halmstad, and he's 1 from 6 from the front. If he gets the front, he could be very dangerous.
Wow, we start off then with a very nice show bet here in race 6 on horse number 1, Moruga. We jump now on to race 9, which equals the 5th leg in the V75 round. It's a class 1 race over 2,140 meters, and here we find a horse that many people will rely on this Saturday, and so also you, Annette. Number 5, Vlad del Ronco. Tell us about this horse.
Gosh, he was so impressive, I thought, last time. We're going to show you actually last time out when at Axevalla, when he won with the Goop driving. He placed in mid-division throughout the race with the utmost of confidence, and then he just presses the button. Look at this, vroom vroom. I would say the Goop there is laughing at the others there, because that was serious. I don't think that horse left third gear, and he just seems to get better and better and better, and I think with with Eric Adelson driving today, everything is a plus, and I think this is a lovely horse, so he's spot on win for me.
A win bet here in the 9th race of the day on horse number 5, Vlad del Ronco, who might actually become the biggest favourite of the day. Race 11 is the silver division, and it also equals the last leg in the V75 round. It's long distance, 2,640 meters, and you have singled out what for us here?
I've actually gone with the favourite, even though it's not the hottest favourite on the planet, but I love this Vesterbo Exact, and he won last time out also at Axevalla. Here we go, and Thomas Herberg spent the entire middle distance race in the first over position, still had the legs and everything else to go. Look at that, a nice easy win again, everybody else floundering behind him, and I think Vesterbo Exact is going to go from strength to strength. The extra distance surely is a plus here, so I think he's a good favourite, Vesterbo Exact.
Number 6, Vesterbo Exact, is our win bet here in race 11, which leads us in on the daily double, because race 11 is the second leg of the daily double, and we can see, if we look at your system, Annette, that you stick with Vesterbo Exact as a banker here on your daily double system. In DD1, we have a bronze division race of a sprint distance, and you chooses 2 horses for your DD system. The favourite, number 2,
is Adiago Trot,
and an outsider.
Yeah, I've gone in with Wapa de Azurra, and we're going to show you actually a clip of Wapa de Azurra, and I just think she is mighty now, and this is Wapa winning again. I mean, this was playfully easy, and you'd never have thought that was a big race. I mean, that was just so well done. She seems to go from strength to strength, and Christian Fiore, they kept her sweet over the winter in Monte. She has the shoes off now. She's better with the shoes off, so Wapa de Azurra for me is I think it has to be very, very dangerous here.
Why hasn't the other punters noticed her?
They have, haven't they? I mean, she must be somewhere in there. I think they're so into Adiago Trot winning, and I just think that she's a very, very strong horse, and I think Wapa has to be taken very seriously here.
And this means that we have 2 combinations for the daily double this Saturday. Time to go through the V75 round now. As usual, we have 7 races to solve, and Annette, you are making a good attempt here. Last year, this weekend at Halmstad racetrack, we had a huge payout for 7 corrects, 4.6 million Swedish crowns. What do you think we should expect for this year?
I don't think actually we can expect something similar. Don't forget the weather last year was pretty appalling, and this year it's supposed to be good. And I think that we're way more towards the favourites. I think the chances of favourites, second favourites winning are greater. And of course, I'll be wrong if they don't all come in, my babies. You could still get a nice payout though.
Yeah, and we can see here that you're banking 2 of the favourites.
I am.
And we've already talked about them, so let's focus on some other races. V75-1, a race for elite mares. Only 8 horses will be lined up behind the gate in this race over full distance. You mark the 3 most trusted mares, but which one do you believe the most in?
I actually believe in Shadow Gar, and I'm going to show you why. And this is with Christopher Eriksson back in September when the sun was shining. And look at this, attacked, drawn number 1, same as today, and just gets it. It's very nice and easy, gets away there. Loads of gate speed and has a great head on her as well. I really like her. She's such a winner instinct. They attack her on the wide outside here, and they're coming from, and that's Ariane Shieldsson really putting it up for her there. But she fights there beautifully. The only negative maybe is Pietro Gabellini is driving this time, and Pietro actually has won with her plenty of times, but Jerry Reardon himself has actually said that she goes better for Christopher. So I hope that's not a big minus, and that otherwise I'd have gone as a banker. And I was put off a little bit by that.
All right then. The third leg is the Gold Division, and number 4, Dante Bucco is the clear favourite. But from the looks of your system, you feel that we need to back him up with some other horses as well.
I hate to say a thing like this, but I'm always a bit leery to have Adrian Colgini's horses as favourites in V75s. And I think the horse will win. I really think he should win. But I'm going to go that Vesterbo and the News might just take him on, make things very, very difficult. And if they do, and one of them gallops, I think number 3, Donatamite, comes through and picks up the pieces. So I don't think it's a slam dunk for Dante Bucco, despite the fact that he is going to be a big favourite.
The fourth leg is a big field with 15 mares. How safe do you feel here with your 4 selected horses?
Actually, as safe as you can be in a 15-runner mares race. But the one I'm going to pick out here is actually number 5, Je T'aime Lucky. And I think she's lived up to her name many, many times, especially with Johan Untersteiner driving for his father. The father, of course, has got Cheerful Rivner, also way more popular, I think, in the betting. Je T'aime Lucky, though, I think she's if she gets the front, she's 2 from 3 from there. First time running, and he's got Peter Untersteiner 24% strike rate with his horses running first time out, and so that's pretty decent. So watch out, I think, for Je T'aime Lucky, and I don't think she's going to be a big price or a small price. Should be a big price.
All right then, we've talked about all the other races, so the question now left to ask you, Annette, is of course, how much do you believe now in this system of 576 combinations?
I think it's good. I really have. I pored over it for hours. I've done my homework, and of course you can always find fillers and everything else, but I mean, if you want to have just a good tasty little system without spending, without having to take out a mortgage on your house, I think that's the way to go, and I'm feeling pretty confident.
Thank you so much, Annette, for being with us, and thank you out there for watching. And of course, you find lots more information about Swedish trotting at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And we wish you now the best of luck with your bets this Saturday.
Good luck.